Hey, folks, welcome to InTheMoneyStocks.com's live trading action video. My name is Gareth Soloway, Chief Market Strategist here. Today's date is Wednesday, August 7th, 2019. So, more action than we could ever ask for in this market. Market's getting crushed at the open, rallying back throughout the course of the day. S&P's essentially flat. I've been a big buyer today of TBT, which basically, when TBT goes up, it's basically telling you that interest rates are going up. And based on the drop here, this is for interest rates, folks. This is almost unheard of. This type of drop. Considering we're into key supports on the interest rate front, I was a buyer here. I bought in at $25 with members today in the research center. We're already in the money on this nicely, as you can see, and we should easily rally back to 27. I mean, it should be about a 10% winner in a couple days for us in the research center. All right. With interest rates bouncing, what do you think is going to be the primary recipient? What stocks are going to benefit the most? The answer is very simple. The financial stocks. JP Morgan, take a look at JPM here. Let me type in the symbol correctly there. Look at the rally off the lows. Look at the gap fill right here. The Pierce of the 200. You got a potential bottoming tail. I picked up call options when we were near the lows. And again, if you're an options alert member, you obviously got that alert and you're already up on those sizably. We're already printing money left and right on those call options. Same thing can be said for Bank of America. Look at Bank of America. We day traded this as well as JP Morgan today, profiting on both. And again, Bank of America, look at that rally off the lows. I ended up taking about 30-cent easy trade win on this on about 5,000 shares, and that's, think about the money you're just printing right there. That's in the intraday stock chat. So just keep in mind, we have those three main services: the research center, which is swing trading stocks; the intraday stock chat, which is day trading stocks; and the options alerts, which is swing trading option plays. And again, based on what we've done, I mean, it's just been incredible, folks. This market lately has been like you have a money tree in your backyard and you're just picking the $100 bills off left and right. If you want to get involved, feel free, come on over. I get involved here. I'm a big fan going into the next few days of the financials, obviously mentioning that I have call options on JPM. I'm a big fan on interest rates down here for a bounce. And again, look at the bounce. We're continuing to see a bounce here. That's a beautiful thing. But again, the wins continue to pile up. It is incredible, folks. I mean, look at the options alert track record. Look at the research center track record. And it just continues to rip to the upside. I want to show a couple charts that I also like in regards to other things here. First off, we got to talk about WW today. Look at this move on WW. They reported good earnings, and even in a bad market, this thing had to move all the way up to 30. That's just impressive. You just got to tip your cap to that. But one of my favorite stocks here is Sohu. I continue to love this stock. It got crushed on earnings. This was kind of at the height of the trade war just a few days ago. They reported earnings, and the earnings actually were very good, but it didn't matter. People were just looking to throw the baby out with the bathwater. Now you can see it coming back with a vengeance. This should honestly be back to the gap fill at around $12.25 within a week or so, in my opinion. And again, if you look at the earnings, it was quarter over quarter gains on marketing, gains on online gaming. I mean, it was all positives, positive, positive, positive. Net loss was down sharply from last quarter. And this is the craziest thing about it. The stock is valued at around $350 million, right? That's the market cap. They have a $1.88 billion in cash. I mean, think about that. I mean, they have like $47 in cash. Not only that, but even the value per share, I mean, if you just break it all down, is still like $20. I mean, this is one of the most undervalued sleeper plays out there. Now, it's been down because of the China trade war. It's a Chinese stock, but man, oh man, when any sort of light at the end of that tunnel, you're going to see this at a $30. I mean, this will go to $30 in no time at all. It's just got that potential to just go nuts. So keep an eye on it, guys. I'm a big fan of this one. And again, nice to see that pop today as smart investors are accumulating the heck out of it and lifting it back up here after the recent drop on earnings. Let me see what else I'm looking at here. I'm still following Bed Bath Beyond. I'm very curious about this one because it put in a bottoming tail the other day, and you can see it's retraced, but it hasn't closed below. So as long as that doesn't close below, that bottoming tail is in firm place. And again, still technically speaking, that denotes a bottom until proven otherwise. So we'll keep an eye on that as well. Let me see what else here. I like beaten down plays like NEO. I mean, anything that's been beaten down, although it's not back down to its lows, but I'm keeping an eye on this one for a potential move up. And also, let me see here. I'm actually looking to reshort a shop once it gets up to this trend line here. Pivot, look at this. Trend line, pivot to pivot to pivot to pivot to pivot. Went above it, held it, went above it, then broke below it, then it hits underbelly over and over again, can't break through, pierces it, can't break through. When it gets back to this line, I'm shorting the heck out of it. That's right around 348, maybe 350, only about $10 away. If we get one good rally day in this market, it should be there, and I'm pulling that trigger. I've shorted this stock 2 times in the last few months, each time making some good money on it. I have no problem doing it again if the chart tells me, and that's the key, folks. Everything we do here, chart-based, price, pattern, time, the PPT methodology, price, P, pattern, P, time, T. PPT methodology. If you analyze it correctly, you're putting yourself in a win situation, just a rock star win situation. Okay? So we'll continue to follow that and go from there. Let's see what else. Anything else? No, I think that's about it for now, guys. So I bid you farewell. Have a great one as always. And come join us at InTheMoneyStocks.com. Make some money for once. Jeez, Louise, if you're not profiting insane in this market, I don't know what you're doing there. But it doesn't, honestly, a blind, deaf, and dumb man could profit in this market. No doubt about it. Take